Talking with Words.
Welcome back to Talking with Words. You're here with Rob.
Sally Ann.
Ray.
And Will.
I was going to add some kind of a Barbie thing to the end of my name, but I lost it.
That was your
Sorry.
phone sex voice, wasn't it?
Sally Ann. Sexy Sally Ann Barbie.
Well,
Hi, Barbie.
Hi, Barbie.
So if you haven't guessed, we just watched Barbie with the kiddos.
Yeah.
This movie is everywhere right now. It's described as Barbie suffers a crisis that leads her to question her world and her existence. And it stars so many people. Margot Robbie, Ryan Gosling, Issa Rae, Kate McKinnon, Alexandra Shipp, Emma Mackey,
Simu Limu.
The guy
Daria,
from the show we like.
Dua Lipa, the guy from the show we like.
Yeah. Arrested Development.
Oh, Michael Cera.
Michael
Yeah.
Cera.
And John Cena.
John Cena's in that?
He was
Made
the
a cameo. He was one of the
Ken.
mermaids.
He was the mermaid.
Was he? I sure didn't know that.
Indeed.
You're so pretty, Barbie.
Thank you, Barbie.
So, this is where I insert the girls part that we'll probably record tomorrow. Girls, go.
Oh my God, I love the Barbie movie so much. I can't believe we got to watch it again.
Charlie, you sound weird as shit.
Well, it's supposed to be Meryl.
Oh, is that what that was? All right, we have... Oh. The Gilchrist children here. Would you like to introduce yourselves?
Meryl, Charlie Ann.
And let's talk about what you thought of the Barbie movie. Meryl, you want to start?
Yes.
Talking to your thing.
I think I really like the Barbie movie
Wow.
because the actors were really good and they had a really good stuff in it.
What was your favorite part of the Barbie movie? Talking to your round thing.
My favorite part
There you go.
was when she first gets up.
Oh, yeah.
The very beginning?
Yep.
Yeah. Charlie Ann, what do you think about the Barbie movie?
It was good. I love how much the actors put into this.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like, I like how they like made the background and all the stuff and all Barbie themed.
It all looked like real Barbie stuff.
She might be
Really good at this.
a little bit more like my kid than I thought.
I know.
Yup.
So you like
And there's me.
the movie sets?
Yeah.
Yeah. What was your favorite part of the movie that made you laugh or made you happy?
Which made me laugh is when they went over to the construction set.
Oh, when they rollerbladed to the construction guys.
And when they said their potty words.
Hey, you got to talk into the mic, baby.
They said their potty words.
There you go.
They did say the potty words. Barbie said, I do not have
A vagina.
a vagina. And Ken said, no, Barbie also said,
And-
and he doesn't have a penis.
That's right.
Ooh.
That's what they took from the movie.
Those are insects.
Jesus.
We
okay.
speak
Okay.
very real with our children.
Yeah, if you don't know, if you haven't been following the last 96 episodes, we don't hold back from our kids.
No, we do not.
You don't do
podcasts with us.
We use real words, not slang, for our body parts because that's important for you to know the real words for them.
Very important. Yeah.
That's right.
Can you turn on, please, the sound effect?
So I have a question for you guys. In the Barbie movie,
Yeah.
if you could pick your favorite Barbie, which one was it? It's Charlie Ann.
I like the one that when Barbie went over to the beach set because of her flat feet.
Mm-hmm.
I like the tennis one.
The tennis Barbie. Okay, which one was your favorite, Mary Bear?
I liked the usual Barbie that was pretty much acting.
Oh, the
Typical Barbie.
the typical
You mean
Barbie.
Margot Robbie? Yeah, me
yeah,
too.
the Stereotypical Barbie.
That was
You
my
did good.
favorite as
Stereotypical.
Yep.
Stereotypical Barbie.
Yeah.
Circle tickle.
I like your vocabulary.
Circle
I didn't even remember what they called her.
I can tell we've
I'm
been hanging out.
impressed.
tickle.
Yeah, she's my child.
I also like the weird Barbie.
Weird Barbie.
Yeah.
She's always in splits, and I want to learn how to do splits.
Yeah. Well, do you guys know what the big meaning behind the Barbie movie was?
Yes. No.
What, Meryl? What do you think? Like, what was the biggest thing that mommy?
Like what it was about.
Well, what's the biggest thing that mommy would want you to know from the Barbie movie?
Oh, I know this for sure. That other people are important.
Well, yeah, other people are important, but
I like that takeaway.
I do. That's a good takeaway.
It's also about growing up, I think.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, well, excuse me.
Well, and it's also
I think it's about like it doesn't matter if you're different. Like if you have like flat feet, pointed feet.
That's right. That's right. And
Some of us are different.
you can be really anything you want to be.
Yeah. Like a dog or a cat. Like Barbies, they are doctors, actors. They can
Be president?
They can even be like a cheerleader.
Yeah. Let's talk about Ken. What y'all think about Ken?
He's cool.
You liked him? Which Ken did you like the best?
I like the stereotypical Ken.
There you go. Look at you.
Stereotypical Ken.
You got it all
Okay.
up.
Did you have a favorite Ken? Or did you like Alan?
I liked Alan.
I liked Alan too.
I think Alan liked Alan.
I think Alan probably liked Alan too.
Yeah, I think Alan probably liked Alan.
You should speak into your circle thingy. So
Okay, I think Alan liked Alan. Because he was wearing a bow tie. Yay!
She said yay, but that was pretty much spot on.
Bow ties! Golden bow tie!
she's not shy.
She's been drinking margaritas for the last 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
She has strep throat too, folks, by the way.
Da, 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 da,
Can't you tell?
da, 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 da.
Okay, Meryl.
Mare Bear, take it down a notch.
Yeah, let's pull back.
Okay. Oh my.
And
What?
the giggles have started.
What was your favorite song in the movie?
I know that.
What do you
I know. Excuse me? Thank you, Harvey.
Oh my goodness.
Meryl, what was your favorite song?
The dance.
Dancing Night Away.
Dancing night. Yeah.
Yeah.
Charlie, what was yours?
Mine was what's the first song called? Pink?
Oh. It's pink. Goes with everything.
Beautiful from head to toe. I'm ready to go. You know it.
Pink.
That one.
Meryl,
That's a good
sit down.
song.
Put the knife away.
That's a good song.
Okay.
Pink just looks so good on me.
On us.
On us. Yeah. No.
Gemma doesn't like pink. Oh.
Some people don't like
She
it.
says black.
It goes with everything. It does.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Dr. Malcolm would agree with you. Jurassic Park.
That's funny.
Is there any part of the
Nervous. Calm
movie
down.
that made you think?
Yeah. Kindness? Yeah.
What lessons did you learn?
That other people care and you grow up and it doesn't matter.
Meryl, lay off the Coke. I need you to concentrate for a minute.
I'm concentrating.
CA, what did you think?
I learned that difference okay.
Yeah,
People are different in all different ways, like Barbies.
that's right.
And that's why they made the movie.
Yeah.
Be funny
Mhm.
and tell people that different doesn't matter.
Well, difference doesn't matter. You're right.
And you can be whatever you want to be.
Yeah. And if everybody was exactly the
Whose
same.
kid is this?
She's mine.
I'm either mama's or I'm either daddy's. I don't know who I am.
You're so smart.
You came out of me. You're mine.
Okay. Not everything that comes out of your clown hole is yours. They don't get that joke, but they will later.
They're
They'll be like,
laughing.
I
I
hate
was
that I was on this podcast when I
thinking-
was 8 years old.
And I was thinking about what Ruth was. Was she Motel? Was she the Barbie creator?
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think she might have been probably the Barbie creator.
Yeah, I think you might be right on that. Yeah,
Who was Ruth?
I think she was the one.
She was the one.
She was in the
one
room
that-
by herself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yep.
Yeah. She made the original Barbie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think the movie also kind of hints at growing up, not being a kid anymore. It's okay to let go of childish things. What do you think about that? Because you're growing up. You're about to go to 3rd grade.
And you love your things.
You do.
So what do you think about that when they say it's okay to let go of some of those things?
I think it's okay because you might not like those things.
That's right. Yeah. You can
'Cause-
change.
Because taste buds change.
That's
You
right.
Yeah.
can change.
That's right.
Look at you.
You're so smart, my little baby.
You're a better guest than Taylor. He's probably downstairs pooping still. I need that get him.
We do love talking about poop and farts.
Meryl, you got anything else you want to talk about before we cut this off? No? You
Really,
like-
you've been screaming
Yeah,
like the
you've-
past 10 minutes.
You've been asking about this movie for the last year.
Give us your final
By the
take
way,
on it.
we recorded this almost a year after
I don't have
we
any.
recorded the other part.
You don't have anything else? Are you folding? Are you getting tired?
Yes.
She is my child. She
All that
goes from
screaming.
100 to 0.
All that screaming made her tired.
Yeah, she
Probably.
never stops. Charlie Ann, anything else you can think of that you want to talk about of this movie?
Not really.
Okay.
Can't really think of anything.
Anything else that really got your funny bone? Got you giggling? Got you laughing that you enjoyed? Like if you were talking to one of your friends, you would say, oh, also this part really...
I know.
Oh, you got one?
When Barbie's in the shower, and she just closes the curtain so no one sees her private.
That got your funny bone, huh?
Is my funny bone. Where the second part of the song,
Of pink?
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
where everything goes wrong. She
Wrong.
falls off the roof. Her shower's cold. She has a
She-
burnt waffle.
She spills her drink on her.
No, expired milk.
Oh, expired. Okay.
Get it right, lady.
My bad. She's got a better memory than me.
Yeah, everyone does.
You're not wrong.
No.
And flat feet. And flat feet into
Meryl loves me the
weird
most, as
Barbie.
you can see.
Into
My mind is fine.
Okay.
yeah, she's hyper.
No, she's always hyper. Meryl, do you want a sound effect before...
Yes, yes, this is what I've been waiting for.
Oh, jeez.
Really? All right.
Oh my gosh.
Well, girls, thank you very much for your input on the podcast.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Meryl's just staring
You?
at me with her dead eyes. Like a doll's eyes.
We might need to do a mother-daughter podcast.
Yeah.
We can get into some good stuff.
I don't know what else to say.
Well, that excludes me, so you guys enjoy yourself.
You gonna let me work the equipment?
No, I'm
No, I don't even want you to drive a car.
I'm going to control that.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's thank Charlie Ann and Meryl for being on this Barbie podcast. If you could help me out.
Bye bye. Wait, hit the funny bone. Hit the funny bone. Hit the funny bone. No, hit the funny
I
bone.
don't know what the funny bone is.
Me. It's her. It's her.
Is this recording?
Yes.
Are we recording?
It's so
That one?
cute.
Oh, Meryl's done. Okay.
It's it cute.
That was me.
It was you.
All
That
right.
was the Charlie Ann.
Meryl just pulled a Sally Ann and took her headphones off and ran downstairs. Hey, Charlie.
Hey,
Thanks, baby.
you're good, sister.
You were good at this.
You rock that.
You've evolved a little in the last 18
I
months.
know. Those 30-second news has really trained you good. You're so cute.
All right, say thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Oh, you're so cute. I want to eat you up. So cute.
All right, back to the pod we did a year ago.
Hey,
Enjoy.
let's go. Brush teeth.
That was great, Charlie Ann. Thanks, girls. Barbie movie.
Parents Guide.
Hit it.
It is rated PG-13 for suggestive references and brief language. However, I will tell you that my children, age 5 and 7, have both seen it. And if you use the correct verbiage for genitalia, nothing will surprise them. And if they haven't already seen things, to know things, the adult humor would
What?
go right over their heads. I'm just saying what people have griped about. Anyway.
Okay, but I would also like for you to just pull up your Facebook post when, like, right after you took the girls
Yeah.
and read that because it was amazing.
Thank you. Okay. It's rated PG-13 though.
Yep.
Sex and nudity is mild. Violence and gore, absolutely none. Could have been, but none. Profanity, mild. Alcohol, drugs, and smoking, none. Frightening and intent. Oh my heavens! I almost said intense. Intense scenes, none. That's it.
Is that all? Okay. Everybody has the sniffles. All right, Barbie.
COVID.
Ladies, why don't you kick it off since this is the Barbie movie?
I obviously 1000% loved it for many, many reasons.
List them now, please.
State a few.
First off, just the pure nostalgia of it all was amazing. I thought it was a good message about why Barbie was made. And then I thought it had great relationship building between mother and daughter and how that can go astray and then come back. I don't know, girl power. I loved it.
No, so Will made fun of me because when we saw it in theater and when we watched it tonight, I cried when they do the montage at the end, and it's because, like, I see the relationship I have with my mom, but I also see, like, the relationship I have with my sister and then, like, with the girls.
Yeah.
And it's just, like, you want to know that someone's always going to be there for you.
And Barbie brings the world together.
Yep.
So what was the movie about?
Well, the movie, poor Barbie,
The patriarchy.
Mostly existential crisis.
pretty much. Yes. I don't know. I mean, Barbie starts becoming, I guess, having like human feelings. Am I talking too loud? I'm sorry.
No, go.
Like having like human feelings. So then she starts like becoming not Barbie. She kind of loses herself. So they send her to the real world to figure out who's causing this. And it's basically because of a relationship between a mom and a daughter is whatever. But really it's this mom that's working for I don't know.
And I didn't understand this before watching it, but I didn't realize it was going to be two different actual worlds. So they make the movie presenting Barbie as she's a real person, essentially, but she's in her own world, right?
Yes.
So the whole coming to the real world was this crisis that they're talking about between mother and daughter. So I thought that was kind of interesting because I really didn't know what to expect with them and how they were going to make it really about anything, I guess.
Yeah, and it felt a lot like coming of age, going through puberty, discovering yourself kind of message, with Barbie being, you know, the perfect life when you're a child. Everything's amazing. It's taken care of. And then, oh, shit, the
Grow up.
real
There's
world
more out
creeps
there.
up on you. And that's kind of what I took away as the main theme of the film.
Yeah. But then I also really loved like America Ferrera's speech at the end where it was like women are expected to have all these roles and do them so perfectly, but then also still be this old-fashioned woman, take care of your man, do what needs to be done. And it's like, okay, we want you to be skinny, but not too skinny, because then you're going to make other people feel bad about yourself, themselves, and, just all these things. And I was like, that is 1,000% true. Everything she said. It was fantastic. And I wish my girls were old enough to understand what she said.
Oh, I'm sure you'll watch it again.
I'm sure we will.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I loved. Like, I texted someone, I was like, we're watching Barbie, and I loved hearing them giggle about things that they thought were funny, but they didn't really get, like, the depth of...
No clue. Yeah.
Like, the message behind it, and that, like,
It's
it's...
just like the car flipping over.
they're tiny little innocent brains. Like, it is such a good movie for girls to see now.
Just feel bad for Ken.
He's Knuff, okay?
So sad.
He's enough.
Do you feel bad for Ken? Because that's kind of the whole message, like the point.
Yeah, they built him up and they basically said, you're pointless.
Yeah.
Barbie doesn't need you.
So how do you feel about women now?
I'm Knuff.
And it was him learning that he needs to be away from her too, to find out who he is, because he was just it's Barbie and Ken, not it's Barbie and it's Ken. It's not two different people. It's Barbie and Ken. And I still say it that way, but and if you think about it, there weren't many different Ken versions.
Did you see the fight
There
at
was
the end?
tons in the movie, yeah.
Well, I know that, but like,
Oh, in the
actual real world of Barbies, there was Ken.
Well, each
Now,
one
they
had like
did
a
get-
companion Barbie, right? So
they
each
did
one was
get
matched up.
A blonde Ken at one point. They used to not. There used to be a black-haired Ken and a blonde-haired Ken, and then I think they made that sugar daddy, sugar daddy Ken. He got next, I guess.
He got canceled.
He got canceled.
Checks out.
But there weren't, like, he didn't do all these crazy. He wasn't an astronaut. He wasn't, all these crazy
was
things
just
that Barbie
beach.
was. He was just he was just the beach.
Well, and again, going back to the growing up, he was innocent until he went out and got influenced by other men in the real world doing toxic, testosterone-fueled shit. Because when she went over, they ended up on Venice Beach, which isn't the great place to learn about the real life.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing. It's just on Ken's side where, oh, this is what men are supposed to be. Okay. And took that back to the Barbie land, Barbie world place.
Yeah.
Mojo Dojo. Casa.
Yes.
There was a
House.
quote by Ken that I thought was
Ken had the
funny.
best lines.
He
Yeah, Ryan
said,
Gosling did a good job.
to be honest, when I found out the patriarchy wasn't just about horses, I lost interest.
He had some good spots. I did appreciate how, like, all the characters, the extent of their knowledge and understanding was basically the description of the box that you bought.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So the main Ken, Ryan Gosling's Ken, his job description was beach. So he had no relevance to anything else. He just wasn't a lifeguard, couldn't swim, didn't want to do anything. He just beached.
Beach.
I'll beat you right now.
That was his job. Lots of beach
You
offs.
gonna beach me off? I'll beat you off.
If I wasn't severely injured, I would beat you off right now.
Which is apparently a fighting term.
And then they did the West Side Story fight at the end.
Yeah, the West Side Dance Story, which was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Matchbox 20 was heavily used.
The music was fantastic. I liked the music. I love that Ken says, does the label long-term, long-distance, low-commitment, casual girlfriend mean nothing to her? Because that is what a lot of men these days want, right?
Again, we're getting back to the message of the movie.
Exactly.
No, come on.
Yeah, getting beached off.
I'm just Ken, and I'm enough, and I'm great at doing stuff. Can we just please have Kyle come and read all of these?
Well, I
On
was
this
telling Will
podcast.
earlier, I would be surprised if he does not show up as Ken with the fur.
I
yeah. Or the
1000% told him and Chelsea, I said, if you two do not come as Barbie and Ken to the costume party, I will disown you both as friends.
Like, I want to come as Ken with the fur. Like,
I
it's
want-
such a good
I
costume.
want us to just, babe, I want to make this just a Barbie party.
Your birthday's coming up in about a year.
Everybody comes as a Ken or a Barbie. You pick.
Is
Or an
February
Be
Allen.
so funny. Or an Allen.
is February too far off to do that?
No.
I don't want to like steal your job, Rob. But
Rob
Barbie, you can do
totally does
anything.
not want to do that.
Let's do one in November.
No.
Okay, so you don't really want to do it.
Yeah, I do. Okay, so also I made a mistake. I said that old lady on the bench that said, when she said, you're beautiful, okay, that was not the creator. It was actually the costume design, the clothes designer, Ruth.
Like
whatever
for
her
the
name
actual dolls.
is. Yeah, for the actual dolls.
So
But,
is the
like-
creator even still alive?
yeah, there's
I
no-
don't know.
Well, is that who Will Ferrell was like the ghost lives in the?
No, that was, okay,
No,
so.
but is that who that was supposed to be? Was that supposed to be her
Yes.
on the other side?
Yes.
Okay.
So Barbie's real full name is Barbara Millicent Roberts. In the film, Barbie's surname was changed to Handler for the film after Ruth Handler, creator of Barbie. Okay, so I guess that is creator of Barbie.
Which Rita Hayworth played a version of.
She did,
Her,
but
yeah.
the lady on the park bench, when Barbie looks at her and says, "You're beautiful," and she goes, "I know."
She said, "I know it."
That
Like,
lady, that is Ruth Handler.
it's such a beautiful moment though, because this woman who is old and wrinkly by like society standards is just sitting there and like comfortable in her own skin to just be like,
Duh.
yeah. What?
She's just waiting for a good
I
ride.
know. Okay, sorry. Older woman on the bench is played by the Oscar-winning costume designer Anne Roth, whose long and prolific career first started in the mid-1960s upon the Barbie's movie release. She was 91 years old. Though she's still actively working as costume designer, she did not design the costumes for the Barbie movie, and this was her first credited movie role as an actress. I was way off on all of it, so never mind.
So none
Take
of
all
that works.
Yeah, take all that back.
Cool.
Yeah. Anyway, I would totally read you the whole thing that America Fiera said.
No,
Oh,
it was
that
a
was
little too much. They
Hey.
made the point pretty quickly, and then she just kept giving examples.
Yeah.
No,
There
but
were some
like,
things that felt drawn out like
And
that.
in the
no. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, so like, what's drawn out about it? Like, what's drawn out for you? Because as a woman,
That speech
who-
was like 2 minutes long, and like you got it.
it's
a
really
minute
not
earlier.
like I'm looking at it, and it's really not that long. I mean, in the movie, she did keep giving examples, but the speech part of it really isn't that much.
but like, as a woman who like,
Where's Taylor?
I was gonna say I don't want to cut you off, but Taylor, as a woman, what do you think?
Exactly.
sorry, like the entire time I'm watching this, and like that's like where I cried the first time, because like I have imposter syndrome because I went to college later than everybody else, and like it resonates so much with me because I do things and I have this career, but in the back of my mind, this little bitty thing says like, you're not good enough. And I feel like that's what the movie is about. Like, it's telling you that like you are good enough and it's okay.
Yeah.
That's exactly what she says. I mean, literally. And it's to her,
It's to Barbie.
it's to Barbie, but I think she's also saying it to her daughter, who she knows is listening, but she can't just say it to her because her daughter's going to be like, "You're stupid," because that's what kids do. But this is totally something. I mean, I can see myself saying to Charlie Ann, because she's 100% going to think she's not good enough. 100% in anything she does. And she's going to be good at everything, but she's not going to think she is. And I can already see it because she's exactly how I was. And that's how I was. I never thought I was good enough.
Speaking of the daughter, Will, you said her and her friends were based off the Bratz.
Yeah, I thought I had seen an article online that was saying there's a scene where Barbie's coming into the real world to try to find out who it is that is causing her to have this, breakdown. And she approaches these children at a lunch table at a school, and I think the characters themselves, it was 4 different girls, they're kind of based and supposed to look like Bratz, which was kind of was it the same company that made them, or was it a competing company? It's like, here's our Barbie, right? They made these kids that are supposed to be different.
I don't know if it was a Mattel thing or
You
if
guys
it
might
was
know
the.
better than that. I'm not sure. I know the Bratz line very
Bratz
much.
was way after my time.
Now we got fucking LOLs,
Yeah,
Yeah, that was all sorts of stuff now.
which is the opposite
Wait,
of Barbie.
Mattel do those also or no?
Don't
No.
know.
I don't think
Are we
so.
going to get sued for saying Mattel so often?
Oh.
No, we can say whatever we want. Fuck you, Mattel. See? Actually, Mattel, we'd love it if you were a sponsor.
This is never going to air.
This is September 3rd. We'll see what day it gets out. Can we talk about some of the lines that were actually really good?
I don't know.
More, not really good. The more humorous stuff that made it past the kids that they didn't know what was going on.
So, what's one that you thought?
My favorite line was, we're 5 minutes in, and Will looks at me and he said, I haven't seen Oppenheimer one time, and this is the second time you've made me watch Barbie.
Well, to be fair, watching this twice is watching Oppenheimer once in time length almost. I think my favorite line was one of the Barbies said, I'd like to see what nude blob he's packing under his jeans because they don't have genitals.
Until
Which
they
is
do.
one of those things that parents were griping about taking their 9-year-old to see, and then that offended them. I'm like, if your kid even knows what that means, they have watched something other than this Barbie movie.
Yeah, how dare they? More dick.
Like, if they know what that even means. Like,
Also, no child has ever gotten a doll and not immediately undressed it.
1,000%.
So I think we're safe there.
Yeah.
Those ums are fun to edit out.
Sorry.
You watched it just like 10 minutes ago.
Dude, can't remember anything.
That's true.
Made that big of an impact.
Allens have been in the real world before. No one noticed. In sync, they're all Allens.
Oh, yeah.
Even that
All.
one.
All of NSYNC.
All of In Sync. They're all Allens.
Was Alan supposed to be gay?
No, his purpose was just Ken's friend.
Whose clothes fit perfectly and
That was it. He was just companion friend, so.
okay.
I'm a man with no power. Does that make me a woman? Aaron Dinkins said.
They're in the boardroom.
Dinkins.
Do you,
Oh,
do you
yeah.
know who that is?
That was
That's-
part of the misogynistic speech where he was going over to where, yeah, women have done so much for this company. There used to be someone who ran it. I've got an aunt who's a woman.
I'm friends with Jews.
Yeah.
It was a weird rant that Will Ferrell went on at some point. Our ladies, what else?
Let's see. When the Barbies took back over, Ken comes in and says, is it just me or did these Mojo, Dojo, Casa houses just get a whole lot dreamier? And Barbie said that's because, the
dream
president dream house, the president Barbie said, that's because their dream house mother, beep, with the Mattel sign over her face.
Which Charlie said, why did it make that noise?
Oh,
No,
yeah.
and,
Yeah.
and then I laughed and she said that and I was like, oh, we're about to get in trouble. But it was bleeped out, so it was fine.
Yeah. And I
think,
love that
like,
it was covered up with a Mattel logo.
I think
Yeah.
that's like the only bad word they said.
It is, yeah. Yeah.
They say damn at some point, but yeah, Charlie, I was sitting there like holding her hand or whatever, and she goes, what was that? I was like, oh, it's just a joke. What did she say? I was like, it's a bad word. So she's like, oh. So they made that noise so you didn't hear the bad word? Exactly. You understand a censor's job now.
Yeah, and the funny thing to me about that whole thing is Charlie Ann, like, I just took them to the movie, right? We never really talked about it. They just wanted to see it, so I took them. Well, I guess some of her friends had said it's inappropriate. We don't get to go see it.
Yeah.
And so
Understand how you
she
take it as inappropriate
she
at
came
all.
to me and she was like, it's inappropriate. And I was like, what was inappropriate about it? And she said, well, I thought it was inappropriate when she said she said, I don't have a vagina and he doesn't have a penis. And I said, why is that inappropriate? They don't. And she goes, oh, yeah, I don't know.
She was just repeating what her.
She's like
Just
literally
people
just
throwing a fit.
repeating what people have said.
Yeah.
She had no clue. And in the movie, like, she didn't bat an eye when we were watching it because those are the words we use here at home. So when they said it, she didn't really think anything of it.
Anatomically correct
You had all
household.
the proud Christians that were upset that there was a transgender actor that was in the film, so it's like they banned it.
Who was that?
One of the Barbies,
I didn't even notice it.
but they were throwing a fit. Like you've seen like preachers like destroying Barbie houses and stuff. Like this is blasphemy. It's like who cares?
That is so dumb. I'm sorry.
I don't people like to get upset about anything.
You have to like search that thing out.
I hope they kept some of those sets. Those were pretty good looking sets.
It was pretty. Yeah, it all looked really good. I mean, they did great.
And they were all built. Like I read an article the other day that like they and like saw photos. They were all like painted and everything.
Yeah.
And I'm too drunk to taste my chicken.
Too drunk to taste
the
my chicken? Is that what you just said?
Have y'all not ever heard?
Ricky Bobby.
Thank you.
Oh.
No.
Like, what the fuck is going on? I don't see any chicken.
You don't chew
Okay.
big red.
Good.
Well, the one she starts at in We Have or Had, like I recognize that one with the slide.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
A couple of those we've had.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I thought that was-
that's Skipper's dream house.
That was a good. The sets were done pretty well.
Oh yeah, the sets were great. So I didn't really get this quote. You guys probably did though, because I don't know. But it's when Barbie said, "It's like I've been in a dream where I was really invested in the Zack Snyder cut of the Justice League." I don't get that at all.
Yeah, just some sort of a cut at that. People like being obsessed with it.
Of the people that were just that was their world
Yeah.
for a little while,
It was gonna
maybe.
change everything.
Yeah, I didn't really understand what they were going for with
There
that.
must have been something with the director that was a funny joke for
But like,
her. I don't know.
weren't y'all obsessed with that?
No, I mean
Not-
there was
not to the level that people are. Like that was their whole world was.
there were people that were like protesting DC and HBO stuff to try and get the Snyder Cut out. It was a huge thing, release the Snyder Cut, but we I guess didn't fall into that category, so it kind of
I was happy to see it. It was a good film, but
Okay, well that makes me feel better. 'Cause
Didn't-
it's like,
didn't
I don't
change
get
my
that at
world.
all.
I don't have 4 hours to watch it again right now, but Jesus.
Let's see.
Yeah, if you haven't heard, we do a podcast on the Snyder Cut, and Will turns into the Joker toward the end.
I really want to learn the Barbie
Spanish?
dance at the party. No, but speaking of Spanish, did y'all know that is America Ferrera's real husband in real life?
why would I know that?
I do now.
Just thought I'd
The
let
more you know.
The more you know.
Rainbows.
Is that a real daughter?
No, I don't think
Just
so.
checking.
I
Maybe
do
got the whole
want to learn
family
that
involved.
dance. The night away dance.
Nothing stopping you.
I know. I just need a whole bunch of people though
Well,
to do it.
you can get a bunch of mirrors.
I really wish that would be part of Charlie Ann's like competition dance.
That's what I said.
How
But I said
amazing
it
would that
during
be?
the Ken thing. I was like, if like the entire movie could just be like
Yeah,
and Juliet,
yeah.
I would
I
see it
know.
on Broadway.
Hey, we'll talk about it later. Let's see.
2 years.
And then Barbie became a real person.
Every 2 years.
Yeah, the ending was
Very much just Pinocchio.
was funky. Hey,
Hey, either you're brainwashed or you're weird.
Huh?
as far as the
what-
You
The
looked right into
Barbies.
my soul when you said that. I
No,
was
it's
right.
what I mean, maybe. It's what Weird Barbie says, and she's right.
Kinland contains the seeds of its own destruction.
What?
Kinland,
It's the kingdom.
the seeds of its own destruction. Oh, and this is interesting because I feel like this is totally true. I would never wear heels if my feet were shaped this way.
Oh yeah, when she
Barbie.
goes flat footed.
But
That's why heels hurt so bad. You shouldn't be wearing them.
I also
If you
want to
have normal
know
feet.
if Quentin Tarantino filmed some of this because there were a lot of Margot Robbie's feet in one section of the film,
oh my gosh.
right?
So
What
Totally
does that
off
mean? Is he
topic.
like a
He's a foot guy.
is he
Oh, okay.
okay, that's a little bit weird. But I did read an article that said that she was getting lots of like messages and things that people were like trying to send her money for feet pics.
Footfinder.com. It's a real thing.
I feel like I've done this before.
It's just a dream.
drunk?
Too drunk for this chicken.
I am a lot. Thanks for having me, guys.
Hey, Will, you got anything on this movie? Cool.
I mean, it was funny when they did the Matchbox 20 sing along.
What about when Ken walks out and he says, "Sublime"?
Oh, yeah. That was actually pretty funny.
He actually walked in, but
Walked back.
He
in.
walked out of the shot.
because he was so excited.
No.
That Barbie was like, "Hey, what's up?"
I am going to use that in the future. for sure.
There was a huge power struggle when the Kens figured out that they could have power when they went to the real world, which is part of the whole theme of this, that women are not respected for the value they give. And so, what was the deal? It was just Barbie going over trying to like get in Ken's head to see that he still liked her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So she just kind of went up to his kingdom and
Kingdom.
said, "Hey, just wanted to see if I could be your." What was the whole sentence? Your long-term
non-commitment, whatever
girlfriend. He's trying to play it off like there's no real like. Let me think about it. Walks back in the house. He goes off to where you can't see him and just goes sublime, and then walks back and he's like, I'll think about it.
Lord, so funny.
Also, the Dragon Ball Z moment with the two Kens where they run into each other. Yeah.
I just thought it was great. I don't know. I love it.
But I feel like there were like a lot of playing homage to other.
The start of the movie, like Rob said, was Mystery Theater, or what did you say, Space Odyssey?
Yeah, the very beginning was 2001: Space Odyssey. Like,
I had no clue.
Exactly.
And then the beach scene was clearly Top Gun.
Yeah,
and
they
then
had a Top Gun reference.
When she and Ruth were talking at the end, it was very much like a Harry Potter and Dumbledore scene.
Yeah, a little bit. Now that you say that,
Never seen that one.
I don't think I saw that one.
It's the very last film.
I read the books. I know what you're talking
guys,
about.
You can't
fail me so much.
I know. Well,
wait, I thought you borrowed those movies so you could watch them.
I tried to watch the first one and couldn't get through it, and I gave up.
And then you thought you lost them, but you actually gave them back, but then you bought them again, and then we...
Oh, what? Wait a minute.
No, they donated them, remember?
What?
What?
Oh, you donated them.
You found them?
You donated them.
No, you donated them.
You donated them in a box of shit.
And I bought another one, and then he bought another one, so we have 2 copies of it.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that we didn't actually not donate them.
No, you definitely.
Yeah, you gave away a bunch of my shit.
Not ever let me forget this for 5 years.
It still hurts.
So anyway, if you want to try to get through it.
No, we don't.
I'll watch them if we start like in the third one.
On the next cast.
Can't do it.
Harry becomes a wizard.
By the way, damn.
Hell yeah.
Ken did sound just like you singing that song on the fire pit on the beach.
He did a good job of making the weird sounds that Rob Thomas makes intentionally.
He sounded just like you. I was like, oh my God, it sounds like Will singing that song.
Okay, but Rob Thomas, a couple of days after the movie came out, Rob Thomas was doing a show, and he dedicated that song at a concert to Ryan Gosling. He was like, hey, this goes out to Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, because he knew he was kind of the butt of the joke just because of that song. But it was perfect for his whole concept of his character. The song fit pretty well.
Yeah, it was perfect. Anyway.
The song everybody sang when they went to college and they knew 3 chords.
No.
It's not Green Day anymore.
That wasn't even it.
I don't know if you've ever been me. I found a little one nothing and nothing than the fun to sing and sing.
Oh my, honestly, I thought you were about to actually sing the song, and you knew the lyrics.
No, I don't know all the words. Because I'm a little untrusting when I think that the world is shaving it. I don't know.
When the world is full of shaving. What?
The world is full. Okay, so let's see here.
Are you just going to read trivia this entire time?
Well, I haven't read any trivia, so I'd like to give you a couple.
You're just looking up other stuff?
So in this, Barbie is 23% larger than everything in Barbie Land to mimic that awkward, disproportionate scale that real Barbies and Barbie activity sets are produced in. Let's see. According to Ryan Gosling, he accepted the role of Ken after seeing his daughter's Ken doll lying face down in the mud next to a squished lemon. He then took a shot
very weird story
of the doll and lemon and sent it to Greta Gerwig, saying, "I shall be your Ken. His story must be told."
Yeah, I think him and Michael Cera also reached out to the director and said, I need to be Alan for this. Like, I want to be in this movie.
Let's see. Simu Liu. No, that's not how you say her name.
It's a guy.
That's a dude.
That's a Ken.
Showed that he could backflip with a demonstration during dance rehearsals. Ryan Gosling's reaction inspired
He's like, damn it.
Greta Gerwig to revitalize their kins in the story.
Well, and that actor, I mean, we've only seen him in the 10 Rings
Yeah,
for the most part.
the Marvel film.
But I'm pretty sure he danced and did.
I don't know. Was he like a Broadway actor or something? Or I don't know what he's done beforehand.
I remember reading something about he used to dance and do martial arts and stuff
Was
like
he
that.
on the Mickey Mouse Club?
I think what he said Ryan was.
Ryan Gosling was for sure, but
Oh,
he
he
kind of
was.
looks like he might have been.
He is a little tap dancing fool.
Simu's
Ryan Gosling?
Canadian.
Oh, I know. I
Of
watched
course
that
you
movie.
do.
Duh. Okay, composer this is funny. Ronson wrote the song "I'm Just Ken" largely as a joke and recorded a demo for Greta Gerwig, not seriously expecting it to be included on the soundtrack. However, she liked the song, and when she shared it with Ryan Gosling, he felt so strongly that it added to the character of Ken, he successfully advocated for it to be made a musical number in the film. Ronson remarked that he was amazed how much Gosling's interpretation of the song improved upon his original intent.
Was that the last song?
That's when
That was in the
Ken,
beach
I'm
battle.
a 10.
Okay.
My name, yeah.
Anyone else? I'm just a 10.
Let's see. Margot Robbie wore 18 wigs throughout the film.
Did she really?
Uh-huh.
Oh, can we just talk about wheelchair Barbie's fascinator for a second? Because I'm a huge hat person, and oh my god, I love them so much.
Fascinator?
I don't even know what that is.
Like she had a seatbelt?
No, it's
The hat.
It's the. Thank you.
Oh.
Thank you.
I got you.
Yeah, sure. Let's see.
Cool.
And then pregnant Barbie was still around for a little while, but she never left her yard.
She was fenced in.
Her name is Midge.
Midge, that's it. Midge.
When Barbie and Ken are
the
first
fridge.
in the car going to the real world, the odometer on the dashboard reads 03-1959, a reference to the first Barbie doll launching in March of 59.
All right, well,
Okay, wait, hold on. Listen to this.
you're
This
just
is
reading
interesting.
trivia at this
I know.
point.
Well,
I
it's
mean,
interesting.
shit.
Michael Cera, is that how you say his name?
Sarah?
Sarah.
Plays Alan in the film, who is Ken's best friend, introduced in 1964. His girlfriend turned wife, Midge, also appears in the film, played by Emerald Fennell.
Before or after she got pregnant?
I don't know.
I assume
Both
she's
characters were
introduced.
canonically, is that a real word?
Yeah.
Married in 1990 with the Wedding Day Midge dolls. Huh. Interesting.
I never saw him around her. I guess he abandoned the child. And
Yeah, he left the child. Margot
'cause
Robbie
he was
revealed that
introduced
she
as only
found
being his friend. That was later that you're saying that relationship was created. She was already discontinued.
Margot Robbie revealed that she found an old bucket list with one of her goals is meeting Ryan Gosling. That's kind of funny. Okay, that's all I'll
Hilarious.
read you because y'all don't care, but I thought it was cute. So anyway,
anything else you want to talk about that's not written down on your phone about this movie?
no, I just really
Ray
loved
Ray?
it, and I don't know, just
I thought it was funny how the transfer of Barbie Land to the real world were actual sets that they sold, like Barbie RV camper and
Yeah.
like
Oh,
on
yeah.
the boats. It was different outfits, but they had them traveling by different. It was bikes, boats, RVs, and these were all just like whole sets they used to sell. So that was kind of fun. They did a good job with all the set design on a lot of that stuff.
You can't forget the snowmobile.
The snowmobile, yep. Space. Yeah, I thought that was a pretty well done.
Yep.
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 She's paying.
Ray, you got anything else you want to add to this?
No, just I'm weird and I'm dark.
Okay, I feel like Ryan
And I'm
Gosling
crazy.
is
We know.
weird and dark. Like I feel like he's just weird. Is he married?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's he married to?
Like some super hot.
That's right, but they don't really say they're married.
No, they're married.
No, is it
Aren't they?
Is
They've
it
got kids.
Eva Mendes.
Eva Mendes?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. Okay, so listen to this. This is just weird to me. For the role of Ken, Ryan Gosling drew influence from his time on the all-new Mickey Mouse Club, 1989. At a certain point, I thought I had left that kid behind, Gosling said. I realized that I needed his help to make this movie, so I had to go back and make peace with him and ask for his help. It was good for me. What the hell?
Well, if you've seen the video, it's pretty funny of him doing the tap dance. It's
But
not something that you would be Like, ooh, I should really bring this back.
We should show this. I did see that, like, when people ask him, like, have you ever, like, taken anything from a movie set? Because, you know, like, that's, like, it's kind of frowned upon. He did say that he took the Ken underwear because his wife loved it and wanted it.
Oh
That
my
makes
gosh,
sense.
that's hilarious.
I did want all of his outfits.
You did have some pretty good outfits.
Hey, guess what? Halloween's coming up. I would also just like to say I should have been sober to do this because I have lots of feelings.
You're doing great.
I know.
Just
Thank
don't
you.
spill your chicken.
And that's Barbie.
And that's Barbie.
Hi, Barbie.
She's in her pajamas. She's been watching Instagram for 7 hours and goes straight to bed.
All right, well, that's Barbie.
That's Barbie. We love Barbie. Barbie, Barbie, Barbie.
Beep boop, beep boop.
Hey, don't blame it on me. Blame it on Mattel.
Yeah, Ken.
Whatever you say.
Beat you. You can beat,
Beat
me
you right off.
later.
Beat you right off.
All right, well, that's Barbie. Thanks, everybody, for listening. You got one more you want to spit out there? Yeah.
Nope.
You're just going to... No?
Dua Lipa plays the mermaid Barbie.
There you go.
Oh, wait, the mermaid Barbie.
She was a
with,
cameo with John Cena.
Yeah.
With John
John
Cena
Cena,
that
yeah.
we didn't recognize.
I didn't know either.
By
but-
we,
They
I
were there
mean
for a
you.
split second. He plays the ukulele for the Matchbox part.
Because he wasn't there in the beginning. He was there after it became
When it became
macho.
Kingdom.
Kingdom. Interesting.
Well, all right. Thanks for listening to Talking with Words. You can catch all of our stuff anywhere podcasts are listened to. Oh, shit.
Hey, you need to check your website because I kept trying to get on it last night and it was not working.
I will check it.
Okay.
Anything else?
No,
Now that just reminded me of it.
we'll do a
Oh,
redo.
fuck.
You're supposed to want to know. Okay? Do it again. The choice is yours. But it's really not. You have to
I'm sorry,
choose.
you asking us a question?
No. You have to choose the Birkenstocks.
All right, and that was it.
Oh, the Birkenstocks choice, which she wore at the end when she went to the gynecologist
She did.
for the duck lips.
The stirrups and the horses. It all makes sense now.
Oh, full circle, finally.
But ew.
Ryan Gosling improvises sublime line.
Did he?
Yeah.
That makes it better.
All right, let's try this again. You can listen to Talking with Words anywhere you listen to podcasts. Go to robgilchristbooks.com. Check out Saturn is for Suckers, Tides of Shadow.
Shut up. Listen to
What
this.
the fuck?
Guns. No. Slash.
Babe, you make me drink.
Slash is the backing guitar for I'm Just Ken.
Cool.
All right.
Where's
I love Slash. I'm sorry.
Where's Miles Kennedy though?
Well, yeah, that's true. But no, I love Slash. That's funny. I didn't know.
It is.
I don't know. Where's
Okay,
Kevin
go
Bacon?
ahead. Talking with words. Yada yada.
Jesus.
Are we recording?
Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Charlie, take us home.
Are we recording?